Guys of a Certain Age is brought to you by no one. Absolutely no one. Except these dudes walking down memory lane. Now let's head to the studio to see what they misremember next.
And we're back. It's the podcast that doesn't have anything pithy to say. It's Guys of a Certain Age. Robbie Koblentz in studio alongside
Art Shirley.
And Jay Reed.
Hello, Jay Reed. Are you
You
going
don't
to
have a lift, do you?
a lift pithy? Pithy. Yeah. Let me drink. Let me drink some more of my Topo Chico, which is not a sponsor.
Not sponsored, but we're
not a sponsor.
willing to talk.
We'll talk.
I've got
anyway.
a pith helmet I could have brought and worn.
I've got a pith helmet.
I love
somewhere.
a pith helmet.
Do you have a pith helmet, Jay?
No.
Or do you live pithed off?
Better be pith off than pith on.
That's why you have the helmet.
We just lost Mrs. Reed.
I didn't start that one, Mrs. Reed. So
Hey, what was the show Mrs. Reed was watching? Oh, it was Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she has nothing to complain about with us after watching.
I
Last
stopped
of Us.
watching Last of Us because of the crudeness. So, no. Because they
And
killed
zombies.
Because they killed
Glenn.
Cyborg. Cyclops.
They killed Cyclops. No, you said they killed Cyborg. That was the original. They killed Cyclops.
They actually
but you
did
said,
kill.
But you said they killed Cyborg.
And you were able to figure it out from context what I meant.
Yeah, it's a Psy word. Like,
Cylons.
Yeah, I was going to say it could have been a Cylon. So you missed the Dungeons and Dragons episode, Jay.
I know.
I mean, it still have the stack of D&D paraphernalia here. So
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
yeah, this one's great. This is like second edition original.
Oh, wow.
This is like from late 70s.
Okay.
Isn't
Yeah, that
great?
looks familiar, actually. From all my friends, not from me.
This is what I look like when I get up in the morning. So, did you play D&D?
No.
Satanic
It was
Panic.
one of those, things that I wasn't like I wasn't allowed to buy Kiss albums or play D&D.
Okay.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
But I listened to plenty of Kiss albums, and all my friends played D&D.
So
There's a picture of Jay and Star Child makeup at some point.
Playing D&D.
Yeah, playing D&D.
No, I was Peter Chris.
With the
I was
Bud
Peter-
Light.
You're drummer. Yeah,
I'm a drummer.
of course
Yeah,
you were.
yeah.
with
the
a
cat,
with a
the
Bud
cat.
Light.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be a Bud Light. What would it be? It'd have to be a
Zima.
or Bartles and Jaymes.
Yeah.
Bartles and Jaymes.
Thank you for your support.
You guys are the Bartles and Jaymes prime generation. I mean, it was a
Yes,
thing.
absolutely.
We could probably
thought those were the
recreate the
real
photo.
guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we need to do that.
Who would be
I'll be the
Bartle?
chubby guy.
Who would be James? Which one's Bartle?
James is my name, so maybe I would be James.
There you go.
but I don't know.
Yeah, so you'd be Bartle.
I guess
Jay.
so.
I don't remember which one was which.
I think the bigger guy was the one that talked, and the other one just kind of
Just sat there.
occasionally just stood there and
Kind of a
nodded.
Penn and Teller type of
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bartles and Jaymes. That was the first wine cooler, right? I mean,
the first we ever
First we
really
knew
knew
about,
about.
yeah.
yeah. What made it a wine cooler?
That I think it was because it was a carbonated wine-based drink as opposed to a malted drink like or a hops-based drink like a beer would be.
Yeah, interesting. I noticed Art contributed to that. Jay,
Yeah,
did that.
Is that right, Jay?
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, I mean, I thought that might be something.
I'm not even sure. Are they still around?
Oh yeah, wine coolers.
Yeah.
Yeah, White Claws like a.
Oh, would you? Okay,
That's
is that
a
a wine
spiritual
cooler?
child.
Well,
though.
actually, that's a vodka-based drink.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I'm going to see.
But there are still wine coolers around.
Like, I mean, it's Bartles and Jaymes.
Well, it looks like they are.
I think they are still around.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then
Started in
Mike's
19
Hard Lemonade kind of took up that space for a
Now,
while.
I do like Mike's Hard
Yeah, it's
Lemonade.
really good. It's scary good because you don't. I mean, it's one of those things where it's dangerous to drink because you don't really realize it just tastes like lemonade.
Yeah.
There's not a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a friend whose father.
There's Bartle and James.
How about that?
Okay.
Same guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure this is.
I'm sure they're dead.
Photo, and they're no longer with us.
Yeah.
So they've gone to the great wine cooler in the sky. Okay. All right. Never mind. Anyway, what were you saying? You had a friend.
I think I was saying that.
Oh,
No,
you had
just-
a friend.
I heard a story. A friend of mine, his dad was home, and opened the fridge and saw lemonade and drank one. Thought it was great. Like you said, it's dangerous.
No kidding. Yeah.
Had no idea it was hard lemonade. Drank 2 or 3 of them and promptly took a nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is a wine?
Like he probably never had a drink in his life, and then
really?
and then found some hard lemonade in the fridge and didn't realize what he was.
A wine cooler can refer to 2 main things: a temperature-controlled appliance for storing and chilling wine bottles, or a pre-mixed, often fruity alcoholic beverage with a lower alcohol content than wine. The appliance is a specialized refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. While the beverage is a sweet carbonated drink that was popular in the 1980s, it is now often made with malt liquor instead of wine.
Really? Okay. So it is a malt product.
Yeah. So,
But it was originally made with
the
wine or
same
some kind of
idea,
fruity stuff.
yeah, it was 2-buck chuck for the rest of us.
And then Zima. I can't remember what Zima was.
Zima was a non-alcoholic.
No,
Was it?
I thought it was alcoholic.
It was alcoholic. It was just kind of a.
Wow. I'm sorry.
But I don't know what it was. I mean,
It was like a clear carbonated thing, but
Let me see.
it's wine cooler-esque.
People made fun
It
of
was
it
an
later.
alternative to beer. It's now what is often referred to as a cooler with a 4.7 to 5.4 percentage of alcohol by volume. So it's a
Didn't
beer.
say what it was, then did it?
Zima is not currently available in the United States. It was discontinued in 2008 and had a limited return of 2017 and 2018.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then what was the near O'Doul's?
O'Doul's. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. We found a topic after all. O'Doul's.
near beer.
Yeah, near beer. That's
Yeah.
it. So this could. This
And I think they've got a non-alcoholic Heineken now. A lot of the
And then
Yeah,
there's
the Max
Athletic
Verstappen's
Brewing. There's
drink.
a whole bunch of non-alcoholic stuff out there.
Yeah, I mean, just yuck. Zima. Yeah.
I can't even remember what it tasted like. I know I had one.
It was generally citrus flavored. It was not, and it was about as boozy as a standard beer.
Okay.
Another thing on the list of not allowed.
Fruity?
I never had a
That's
Zima.
what I said. You know, sitting there in his Peter Chris makeup, playing D&D, drinking a Zima. Yeah, or Bartles and Jaymes, I think is probably.
I wonder if we could recreate that with grok. Feed a photo of young Jay.
Is that the AI program?
Yeah, that's
not approved by Mississippi State University's AI policy that came out yesterday.
There's an AI policy at Mississippi
Yeah,
State.
I mean that's one of the things we met about in the conference. I was at, does everybody have AI policies? And most of us did not, and then now we've got one.
What's your AI policy?
There's just certain platforms you can use, like 4 platforms you can use. You do not need to. You need to have it set up so that it's not pulling from MSU data to create stuff. So. I'll send it to you if you're interested.
Well, what are the 4 platforms? It's fascinating. We may have just inverted the show, guys.
I know. Chat GPT is, well, let me see. I guess I could look it up, But Chat GPT was one. Copilot was one.
So you got ChatGPT, you got Microsoft.
But they want you to use the enterprise level version of Chat GPT, so there's more security there.
Security being relative.
Yeah. And I think one of them was like, Copilot was one, and then the other one was like Microsoft using Copilot. So if you're in something that does it, but Adobe Firefly was not listed.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was a big thing because that's what I'd be using.
Yeah.
You know, but Grok, what is that?
That's Twitter's. That's X's.
Okay.
Large language model.
Okay.
I'm curious. What are the other 2?
I don't know. I think there's only one more. I think the 4th one was Microsoft using Copilot.
Understand. Gotcha.
So I don't remember the other one.
Jay, do you use AI much in your everyday?
No, I really hadn't at all. I was with my kids last couple of weekends ago, and you saw the result of our little foray into ChatGPT and babyfying something. That was, and I didn't even do that. I just sent the picture to Charlie, and he did it. So I haven't yet. No, there's a couple of things I've been wanting to try, but I'm a little nervous about it. But everybody seems to be doing it. So.
It takes part of your soul.
Yeah.
So
That's the attitude, Jay. Everybody else is doing it.
everybody else.
That's what I tried to tell Ms. Reed. But still wouldn't listen.
Everybody else is listening to Kiss and drinking Zima and playing D&D. Why can't I do it? You should have told your mom you could have taken those ideas and made a Netflix limited series 30 years later, and you'd be set for life.
Yeah.
It would be called Reader Things. Not stranger, but reader.
I got it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Reader Things.
When does that start back?
November?
Okay, we're about there.
We're getting there.
We're almost there. Your TV son wants to join us for lunch, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. We're going to celebrate Jay's journey around the Star Soul after we get done with this, if we ever get done with this.
How many years?
58.
Good deal.
You guys are so old.
60.
Freaky. 60?
63.
You're 63?
Yeah.
See, I've still got you stuck at like 59.
Yeah.
And that can't be right.
No, it's not.
63, 58, and 22.
And aged 20 years in the past 20 months.
You kind of have.
I know. You look at pictures and like, what?
It's like,
I showed a picture to Will and Becky of me from 12 years ago, and they're just like, isn't this on it? They're like, oh my gosh.
yeah.
It's kind of like the president. When
Yeah,
first
very much
becomes
like the president.
And then 3 or
Except
4
he
years
doesn't have
later,
a secret
Especially the ones that have been
protection.
shot.
He doesn't have Secret Service protection. That's right. Yeah. By the way, as we continue to go off the rails in this, we'll do Geeks in our second segment. I ran into your favorite person, the director of parking at Mississippi State, Jeremiah Dumas.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't hurt him when I ran into him.
Oh, sorry, I had to stop, but I couldn't find a place to park.
I talked to Jeremiah the other day. I said, how does it feel to be the most hated man in Oktibbeha County? He's like, been that for a long time.
Yeah.
So, poor
He doesn't
guy.
care.
No, he doesn't.
He's happy with what's. I mean, he's not happy with what's going on, but I think he's just realizes this is just what's gonna happen. He needs to make change.
So, I mean, were you here when he went on his brought to you by?
Yes, he
because it was
was.
a
Yeah,
regrettable
yeah.
segment,
Yeah.
of course.
We're all surprised I still have a job.
You kind of are, but you kind of were the voice of the people, Vox Populi.
Yes.
So, because they what they did is you have one parking spot assigned to one person. It's a 1-to-1 ratio as opposed to a 6-to-1. It's just really,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Mamas were getting involved. Daddies
they're
were
still
calling.
not. I mean, there's still people like we're really starting to see the effects of it now. Students are back and see those things, and there are events going on that are affecting things. But the other morning, I had gone to I'd gotten plenty of parking when I got to work, and then I had to leave to get an allergy shot. Came back, nothing in my usual parking lot, so I had to go park in one of the alternate lots. Get in, I have somebody that's just about to leave because I couldn't find a parking spot, and so I'm just going to have to go home. And I said, "Well, what lot are you in?" And said, the same one I was in. I said, "I just passed, like a bunch of empty lots at the soccer field thing. So, I have to go all the way out there. Yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway,
the things you do, and you get to pay for that privilege.
yes, that's right. And the thing is, we all feel exactly the same way. I said, I certainly understand your frustration, believe me, but it's like, we can't, that's the situation we're in right now. So, but yeah, so that was, everybody was like, who do I call? Well, here's who you call.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Parking busters.
So, yeah.
All right.
But everybody's kind of getting a little fed up with it.
A little.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for riots,
Yeah.
protest, and all that. So, all right.
We'll burn our tickets.
That's what you should do. All right. Are you
do it for
prepared to
us.
do a little something in your magical book?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You ready, Art?
Yep. And now it's time for Jay's Regrettable Segment. Yes, Jay's Regrettable Segment. Today brought to you by Zima. Yes, a blast from the past. Zima wine coolers. It's a truly regrettable drink for Jay's Regrettable Segment. Jay, now to you.
Very appropriate. Very appropriate. This is the last one.
We got to do better on queuing or something. I got to do better.
going to go. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to go. I thought you were going to go to the second segment, but you had said Geeks did in the second segment.
Yeah,
So I
we'll
thought
do
you were
Geeks
cutting
in
us
the
off
second.
since we went 30 minutes on parking and other things.
14
And
minutes
Zima.
and
Yeah.
12
Bartles and
seconds.
Jaymes.
Bartles and Jaymes. Thank you.
It
for
only
your
feels
support.
like 30 minutes.
That's why you've aged so much.
That's right. Yeah. This show is what it is.
You double time. So
Yeah.
this is the last.
This
in
is
our,
the last one of this book.
And this has been Jay's Regret. Oh, sorry.
We have other books, and I don't know how we're going to handle that, but
Well,
this
you're
is the-
going to
this
read
is
them
the
and
one
report back.
that started it all.
Ah.
for the segment anyway. So I was just hosted by Topo Chico, which is, I think, is a fine
Dramatic statement, and then he just kind of undermines it. Well, yeah.
So Jay told me that Topo Chico like retains its carbonation much longer.
Well, I was told that by someone who uses it regularly.
Brian Utley is a big Topo Chico.
See, I'm not big on the
bottles.
Cans.
He likes the
It's
bottles.
I mean, it's still Topo Chico, but that has like fruit juice in it, so I'm sure it changes a little bit.
So this is just Topo Chi. This is not Topo Chico, is what you're saying.
I don't know. It's Topo Chico. I just don't like them like I like the regular ones.
And I'm sure it doesn't like you.
Bartles and Jaymes. Sorry, go ahead.
Bartles and Jay.
All right.
Bartles and Jaymes. That's perfect.
Ditchers and Dragons, Bottles and Jay. I mean, we've got to do some merch.
Yeah, we do.
We really do.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm
I
just
don't know why
waiting.
you haven't gone yet.
Come on.
Waiting for my intro.
Oh, you had your intro.
I know, and then we started talking about something else.
And now it's time once again for Jay's regrettable segment.
All right, so we've already said this is the last one in this book. I saved it because it doesn't seem unknown to me. All
Okay.
right, this particular one, and we'll see.
So does that mean it seems to be known to you?
This is a character you're familiar with.
It's a character there are characters in the comic that I'm familiar with. These are the super sons
Oh, yeah. Right.
of Batman and Superman. So this was in, so Bob Haney, Dick Dillon.
Yes.
Creators here. World's Finest Comic, Volume 1, number 215, DC, in January 73.
I was reading these comics at the time.
All right, so the funny thing that I found about this one is you've got Superman's son and Batman's son, known as Superman Jr.
Yes.
and Batman Jr.
Yes. And you
Identical
and they're-
costumes.
Yes, exactly the same.
Pretty much the same hairdo. The guy said
Just a little smaller.
a little smaller, a little bit more sideburn on
Yes.
Superman.
Yeah, that's right. Has a little bit more of a.
So this is a 70s kind of hippie, groovy kind of a time of life. So I guess
And
what was going on was
Each one of them doesn't get along with their father, but they get along better with the other one's
with
father.
the other father. Yeah, I knew there was a generation gap thing
Yeah.
going on. I think the idea was Marvel. They didn't get into specifics in the book, but Marvel was kind of making a big splash on high school and college campuses.
Yes.
DC was trying
They
to
were
grab
trying to
some
grab
of
that.
that. The people who were reading Superman and Batman from their inception were now 30 and 40 years into it and having their own kids. So they're trying to just recreate them or broaden their market, I guess. So that's where it came from. But the funny thing is, like I said, same names, Clark Kent Jr., Bruce Wayne
Right.
Jr.
So you're starting to think maybe the secret identity is going to be a little harder to.
Right. Same glasses, everything. So they pretty much, I think, did the same things, just had different lingo.
Same powers. Yeah.
Same power, different lingo. Some of the villains, and this was kind of vague, but it says a hinky self-help cults, suspicious gurus, and this is the greatest, out of control women's libers from space.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, it was trying to
don't
be
think this
social
aged very
commentary.
well.
Trying to be social commentary. But it was written by 60-year-old guys that were very much out of touch and trying to put language in there and stuff. Because you said Bob Haney wrote it, right?
Right.
And he may not have been 60, but he was an older guy. They had younger writers that did things, especially with Teen Titans, that were a little better. But
Yeah, so apparently Batman Jr., they were on a long trip and he talked about the endless highway jinx or jive, endless highway jive.
Yes.
And Superman complained about having a lack of bread,
the
money.
juniors did.
Yeah, the juniors. These are juniors. They spoke of women as chicks and dolls.
Yeah. As we did back in those days.
So yeah, like I said, it didn't age well for now.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was you've got the other comics with Superman and Batman in them who are not married. In this one, they're married somehow. All of a sudden, they've got teenagers. All of a sudden, but you never see the wives' faces,
Right.
So I guess you're left kind of in mystery. They speak and all, but you never see their faces. So that was one question. So yeah,
And I can't remember if I think they were, like a Elseworld that didn't exist yet, but they were kind of a what if kind of tale. Which is Marvel's thing.
What it said in the book was that at the end, in their final appearance, it was revealed that they were computer simulations.
Oh, okay.
Basically created to see if Batman and Superman had, if fatherhood was a possibility.
Okay.
Because as busy as they were saving lives and worlds, they weren't sure if they had time for fatherhood, so they created these computer simulations to see how it would
but I always, like I said, I read a few of those World's Finest, and I always enjoyed when they were in there. I think one thing I liked was the idea that you could have and granted they weren't that much smaller or younger or whatever, but the idea that there would be this perfectly proportional Superman or Batman suit for a kid, So I'm thinking, I could be 12 years old or whatever, I could have a Superman costume.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot about them. I don't know how many issues they lasted. You're saying they popped in from time to time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they were in a whole lot, but they were there.
And I don't know. It said that they were briefly brought to real life, and then they sacrificed themselves to save the world. But still a computer program. So who knows?
I'm going to say the concept is redeemable because they've done it better. You've got Damian Wayne, that's Bruce Wayne's son, and that works really well.
Okay. Which Damian is going to be the Robin in the upcoming Batman movie,
right?
In the Gunniverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't really have you have Superman has sons. Again, I don't think either one of them are called Superman Jr. But
are they called Clark Kent Jr.?
No.
Okay.
There's Jonathan and
what's the other one?
Yeah, I can't remember what the other one's name is. Anyway, you've got they've got their own stories and everything, but they're superheroes, and so I think the concept is redeemable, has been shown to be such because you've got those characters that exist. I think this particular execution is regrettable. As much fun as it was at the time, But
cool.
What do you think?
Sure. Now, well. Yeah, I think it is redeemable because I think we've seen elements of this play out. So Superman and Lois, they had the Clark and Lois's two kids in it.
Yes, but those characters, there are sons in the. I think Jonathan Kent. They may only have one son in the comic book world.
I think they just got one son,
Jonathan.
But let me ask a just general question: how much have you guys enjoyed the Regrettable Superheroes?
I've enjoyed it. I think the book itself is redeemable.
I just thought it was fascinating because some of them you do recognize.
Yeah.
And some of them were like, really?
And this is a shortened version of the book. This is the Loot Crate version. You can see, no, you guys at home can't. I've got 3 other books that I've purchased, and no, it doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay.
And the book that we've gone through has been a cut down, essentially a best of. So we've got the League of Regrettable Sidekicks, which may be what we should do next, and it's twice as many as the heroes. But it's been fun to go back and some of these characters, like we've talked about, we were familiar with. Art, you probably had a little bit more familiarity than either Jay or I, but there's just been so many different comic book properties.
What of the ones that we remember, which one do you really think did not belong in this book? I've got my answer, but it's recent. But
I don't remember.
Rom. I think
Rom Space Knight.
Yeah. So I would say that probably was
And the one that has been redeemed, I don't know when it was published, but Peacemaker was in here.
That's right. So Peacemaker may be, certainly. Absolutely.
Your opinion, but certainly it's come back and that's it was this being, I guess, season 2 starting now or soon.
It's already episode 1's already.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's in episode 3.
Making a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and I don't think Miss Reader I will be watching it. But,
yeah. Did you watch season 1 of Peacemaker?
I watched a couple episodes and thought this is probably not for me.
Yeah.
Same.
I didn't watch any of them. So, all right. And now you've got to do your. Where are we?
Well, this has been Jay's Regrettable Segment. Yes, Jay's Regrettable Segment brought to you by Topo Chico. Much better in the bottle, according to Jay.
I thought it was Zima.
Oh, well, I just changed the sponsor.
We have 2 sponsors.
We have 2. And we have 0 money.
Yeah, why is that? What are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
Come on, Topo Chico.
Everything. We're doing everything.
I'm sure
wrong.
Zima would sponsor us if they were still around.
Maybe. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to do the first half of the show up next. All right, right, we're back. Those of you who are completely confused, as we kind of are most of the time, we went on rabbit trails, but we forgot Geeks of the Week. But we really didn't forget Geeks of the Week, did we? We just kind of blew past Geeks of the Week.
Yeah.
Who's got a Geek of the Week?
I'm going to say Happy Tarzan Day. That was yesterday, August 27th, which is believed to be...
No, that didn't work. Sorry, that was awkward.
Believed to be the first time Tarzan appeared in print, but scholars say, we'll have to ask Tracy next time.
Because Tracy is a scholar.
Yes, what day he celebrates, but they say September 10th. Happens to be a 2-week period. I'm just going to celebrate all 2 weeks.
Good idea.
10 crazy days of Tarzan.
Like my
Or
birthday.
14. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
2 weeks is
That's
14
right.
days.
So your birthday was
Last week.
what
Yeah,
day? What's the
23rd.
date? Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
going to give that information out?
Yeah, and your social security number.
I know. I was like, last week. I was like, no, tell me the day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it's not like... You
You can bleep it out.
Well,
It's probably on your Facebook profile.
I was just going to say you could...
I do get a lot of messages. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Well,
it
usually
is.
it says happy birthday. on there.
Yeah, that's
And
kind
then
of...
you did that whole thing where you AI'd your face and changed it. So, your information's all over the
I'm
dark
out there.
web now.
Yeah.
That's right.
He is the dark web.
That's right.
He is the dark web. So, all right.
He is the danger.
I rewatched that scene again. I forgot
They've
how
been
good
showing
that
that. It's on some reel, and I was like, they showed the whole thing, and it's because he wasn't
scene. Who
supposed.
do you think you're talking to?
They wanted him to do it real calm, and
Yeah.
he just picked it up a notch. And oh my gosh, that is so good. And it makes me want to watch the whole thing.
Someone
again.
knocks at the door. I am the one who knocks.
Yeah.
I am the danger.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about? Breaking
Bad?
Bad.
Oh, God, I never watched it.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a show about things we're watching, what other folks should watch. Maybe recommendation.
Hey, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea, but not right now. So what's your geek there?
All right, just a couple of quick ones. One, I'm going to give a shout out because it was my birthday last week.
23rd.
Yep. And
August 23rd,
so we drove over to Birmingham and saw
Birmingham, Alabama.
Alabama. License tag.
And how far is that from your address, which is?
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, guys a certain age. We went to see Ben Rector and Switchfoot on my birthday.
Really?
evening. Yes,
Okay.
at the Coca-Cola Amphitheater. And I just wanted to give a shout out.
I dare you to move.
That was fabulous because they started singing that song and Ben Rector came out and sang with them. And then later in the concert, Ben was singing a song and the lead singer of Switchfoot came out and sang that with him. It was really, really cool.
Is Andrew Shirley still with him?
I'm not sure.
He was a guitar player for him when the boys were listening, and we thought it was cool.
To Switchfoot or to...
Yeah. To Switchfoot.
Dare you to move.
He's kind of like Wild Hair.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, Dare to Move is one of my favorites,
Yeah, it's
and
good
I was so excited they did that. But it was good weather. I mean, we got lucky because it was supposed to rain. But I just wanted to shout out, if you have a chance to go see this, please do. But the Coca-Cola Amphitheater, it looked like there was hardly a bad seat in the place.
I heard it's pretty amazing. Some
Yeah.
friends of mine went to go see Rod Stewart there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
Jay, what's a good phone number they can reach you if they want to find out?
just look up broadcast media.
That's right.
The number's on the website.
Yeah, it is on the website. So, or what's your
So
other
anyway,
geek?
so the other geek this past week, we're a podcast, and there's a person.
We're an American podcast.
There's a person who kind of blew our chances of setting a record, and her name is Taylor Swift. She set a Guinness record this week. She's engaged to Travis Kelce. He and his brother Jason.
Can we
have
not talk about these people on this podcast?
It's important. It's important. Anyway, this.
Go ahead.
I'm not
sorry,
promoting her. I'm just saying that.
I am so tired of Taylor Swift.
Oh, are you kidding?
No, I'm not. Anyway, go ahead.
So they have a podcast that's like number one on. It's pretty
the
amazing.
Kelce brothers,
Yeah,
right?
The Kelce brothers, New Heights, and of course Taylor. I think this is her first podcast to be on.
It was.
and it just blew it up. But the Guinness record for the podcast was there was 1.3 million concurrent viewers on YouTube. So when it live streamed, there was 1.3 million people watching at the same time. Apparently,
same
it
time.
crashed it for a minute.
Wow. And that's when she announced her album, Life of
Her album, she apparently talked about her getting her master's back, a lot of different things. 2 hours.
Not her degree, but her actual
Right,
recording
her
tracks.
recording tracks, yes. So, I mean, just thought that was cool. And then in the course of that, apparently she's listed as a Guinness world records icon because she's got the highest grossing concert or performance film for her Eras Tour film, most simultaneous Billboard 200 albums for a living artist, 10 at once, fastest selling U.S. album by a female country artist, most streamed album on Amazon Music in 24 hours, and the most streamed album on Spotify in 24 hours. So that's a lot of very specific records for specific places. But the podcast thing, and I looked it up before we came in, 21.4 million views so far.
Wow.
Now it's not, I looked it up to see if there was, I mean, there's another podcast from Saudi Arabia that has got like 1 billion views or some crazy amount. So they're not there yet, but I thought that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yep.
If only one of us played, or two of us played pro football, or we're dating a pop star.
Well, there was 3 in the room then. There's 3 in the room now. We just have to decide who's who.
I'm not Taylor Swift. So.
She's a billionaire, so I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead with your geek.
So we all watched Cobra Kai on Netflix, right?
No, I haven't. No.
I watched a few.
Did you not? I didn't finish
did
it.
not.
I enjoyed it. I got a little tired of it. Well, the same crew that brought you Cobra Kai, I think it's the executive producers, the showrunners, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Held. They're going to make a movie rebooting Knight Rider.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't do the sound.
Close enough. Was that night? Was that
was supposed to
kid,
be
or
the-
was
that was
that,
supposed to be-
or was that the little robot from Buck Rogers?
It's more of that.
bitty.
Twinkie.
Twinkie, that was his name.
Twinkie. No N. Twinkie.
Twinkie.
Yeah, Twinkie. They would have had like some rights issues.
There would have been something. So, but anyway, I saw that and thought, that's pretty interesting. So, Knight Rider was not on the top of my list to get remade.
I can't, and I never really watched any episodes of that.
Not too much. I probably watched a few, but it wasn't my regular schedule watch.
Yeah, I watched. It was okay. It was a Friday night NBC.
Yeah,
if I
And that was
remember.
Hasselhoff, right?
Yeah,
Hasselhoff. Don't
it was-
Hasselhoff.
So I wonder he'll
It
make
was.
a cameo in
Hell,
the
but
movie.
he's bound to make a cameo in it.
He's got to. He's absolutely got to.
He's got time.
Let's see. And the other thing I came up with that was kind of cool is the Dark Crystal is coming back to theaters. So,
Really?
Did you see it, Art?
Yeah, the
in
Dark Crystal?
82 when it came out originally?
Yeah,
yeah. They're going to do a run October 12th and 13th.
I did not watch the series that came out. I think I may have watched an episode of that, but
Yeah, the prequel.
Yeah.
Age of Resistance. I did not watch that
yeah.
either.
But I do like the movie. I liked the movie.
I never saw The Dark Crystal. So The Dark Crystal and Crawl were the two movies. I always got kind of confused.
Yeah.
You know, obviously one was Jim Henson, Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I rewatched Crawl again because I remember really liking it.
Was Crawl cringe?
It was just such a Star Wars ripoff. Yeah. So it's still a guilty pleasure, but it's not, it doesn't hold up as well as some of the others do.
Yeah.
Like Last Starfighter. That's the one they need to do something with.
Yes.
Yeah, they really do. What a fun movie. So, all right. Anything else for the good of the cause?
Like I said.
Are we sure?
For sure.
Are we sure?
Yep.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Next time around, when you'll hear from, no, I have no idea. We haven't planned out what the next show is. But hey, if you guys could go and give us a 5-star rating at the podcast listening platform of choice.
Get these numbers up. Kelce Brothers, look out.
We want to go from single to double digits at any point. We'll see you next time around.